Gentlemen, the Lieutenant Governor of the state of South Carolina, the Honorable André Bauer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Please, please, don't stop. Great to see you guys. Thank you for having me with you. Biggest crowd ever. This is awesome. Really is. I wanted to tell you, y'all know who Joel Osteen is? Joel Osteen's one of my favorite pastors. Joel Osteen was talking the other day and he said, man goes into the doctor's office to see he's been bit by a dog. And the doctor runs a few tests and sure enough the gentleman has rabies. And the doctor tells him, he lowers his head, gets out a piece of paper and a pen and starts making a dreaded list. And the doctor looks at him and says, sir, you realize with modern medicine we're going to be able to cure your rabies. There are vaccinations now. You are not going to die. In fact, you can quit making out that will you're making there. And the patient looks back at him very puzzled and he says, Doc, I'm not making out a will. I'm making a list of the people that I plan on biting. And so if you don't understand that, ask your friend. Basically what it says was that fella in the doctor's office, he had the wrong attitude. What you've got is the right attitude. You're here. It's summertime now, you're out of school. There's a multitude of other things you could be doing with your time. But you came here today to bond, to grow, excel, build new friendships that you will carry for the rest of your life. The people that you meet here this week will be friends of yours for the rest of your life. It's an extraordinary experience that you will have this week. Even some girls you might meet. I'm speaking to Girl State in the morning. I'll tell them you said hello. But folks, you heard I went to Irmo. I wish that I had had the opportunity to attend Boys State. I really would have considered it a big, big honor. When they were deciding who would go, I wanted to, but it was just something I didn't get afforded the opportunity. You are privileged. You are at the top. You were chosen for a reason. So think about that when you leave here. You were given an opportunity most folks will never get. There are so many people that have left this type of opportunity and went on to so many great things because of the relationships and the different dreams they developed right here at Boys State. This is absolutely incredible. One of the things I want to talk to you about this evening, I was going to leave some time for questions, was leadership and the word lead. And so I broke down lead into a couple things. Number one, L. Love what you do. I wake up every single morning loving what I do. You know, there's some people that get up every day and absolutely hate what they do. You see, 3 years ago, May 23rd, 2006, the Lord gave me an opportunity to reevaluate my life. I went down in a plane crash. The plane burst into flames, caught on fire, and I managed to get out right before the plane blew up. You can YouTube it. It's on tape. And it gave me 4 months on crutches to reevaluate my life, where I got 10 screws and a plate in my foot. At the time, I was 37 years old. Like many of you, thought that I was invincible and had so many opportunities before me. But that quick, my life was changed forever. I got closer to the Lord. I got closer to my family, and I reprioritized basically what was important to me and my life. It was the best thing that really ever happened to me. I'm sure God, many times before that, tried to get through to me. It just took a plane crash to get into my thick skull. And I appreciate what he did for that. But you're going to be tempted to follow in other people's footsteps, maybe your father's, maybe your grandfather's, maybe a friend. Do what you love. Wake up every morning with enthusiasm, doing what you do best and what you like to do. Fervently, it's something that gets you inspired, and do it for love. E is for earn what you get. There are going to be shortcuts that you're offered in life many times, or paths that look quicker. Anything that's worth having is worth working for. I can tell you I've run for office 11 times, and there are a lot of folks that should have beaten me. They were better looking, more talented, more skilled, more well-versed, and more educated. But they never put in the work ethic that they should have. That's 11 times I've run in 13 years. I started out at 26 running for the State House. And just about everybody I ran against was much more talented than I. But they weren't willing to pay the price. Anything you do, step up. Make sure that you outdo your competitors. Whether it's that tug of rope and you feel like you don't have anything left, dig in. If it's the people you touch here that mean something to you, when you go home on Saturday or Sunday, get out a postcard and send them a note and tell them how they touched your life. Do things that make a difference. Earn what you get. Be the one who never gives up. Babe Ruth once said, it's hard to beat a person that never gives up. I can tell you, I had a life-changing experience right after the plane crash. I lost the election. I don't know if y'all realize that. I got beat by Mike Campbell. He got 47% of the vote, almost 50%. I got 36%. So pretty good beating, pretty embarrassing as the incumbent lieutenant governor. And so everybody said it's over. André Bauer's toast was the quote from a gentleman that runs campaigns. But I never gave up. I told the doctors, we'll see you, I'm out of here. They said, no, you need to stay in bed. And I said, well, not this week, I'm gone. So I took the next 2 weeks and canvassed the state, across the state on crutches in 100-degree weather, because I wanted the job, and I wanted the people of South Carolina to know that I wanted the job. And 2 weeks later, I managed to miraculously come back and win that job. And the headline of the state newspapers, they never say anything nice about me. They said, Campbell had followers and Bauer had disciples. That meant somewhere along the line, I touched somebody, and those people came back out. For some reason or another, in the runoff, almost the same number of people came back out because they believed in me, and Mr. Campbell's folks didn't turn back out. And so somewhere along the line, people believed in me. I earned their respect. I didn't give up, and I kept on fighting. And I tell you all this, not to tell you that André Bauer's great, because he's not. To tell you that every single one of you in this room have more talents, and abilities than I do. And that's probably why they asked me to speak. They figure when I get done speaking, you're going to scratch your head and say, my God, if this guy can be lieutenant governor, anybody can. And that's all right. I want to motivate you. I want to inspire you. I want to make you better than you are today, because you have so much untapped ability. Mark Twain once said, keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people, well, they always do that. But really great people make you feel that you too can become great. And every single one of you are great. Appreciate those that you work with. Appreciate the people that are here today with you. And especially appreciate the men who have given their time to come back and help you. The counselors, the leaders, thank them for what they're doing. They could be working this week, but they believe in you. They believe in making you better. They believe that you, in fact, are our leaders of tomorrow, and that you will provide the creative change that we need to make South Carolina the greatest state in the country. And lastly, D, do it. Plan on success. Don't settle for less. It takes as much energy to dream as it does to actually do the job. And throughout life, you'll have people that have the greatest dreams, but they don't want to do the follow-through. They don't want to practice that extra little bit. They don't want to pump that 1 or 2 extra reps out. They don't want to do the things that go from being good to being great.
Let's hear it for Lieutenant Governor André Bauer. Thank you. Thank you.